Officer, thank you. Stupid me. I should just stop being confused. Why did I think of that? Like, come on now. No wonder you're the one in charge. Because I would have never thought of that.
Welcome to Audit the Audit, where we sort out the who and what and the right and wrong of police interaction. On December 28, 2016, Officer Matthew Mercado of the Walnut Ridge Police Department pulled over Burlington Northern Santa Fe Railway Company employee Adam Finley while he was working in an unmarked truck on railroad property in Walnut Ridge, Arkansas. The footage from Officer Mercado's body cam, which he turned on after the traffic stop was initiated, shows that Mr. Finley was wearing a BNSF Railway logo jacket and that he provided Officer Mercado with his employee ID badge and driver's license. The first 30 seconds of the body cam footage did not capture audio and has been omitted from this episode.
You have anything concealed, any weapons, anything like that?
No.
Okay. Well, what's with the attitude?
Nothing.
No, you have an attitude, and what's your problem?
I don't have no problem.
Yes, you do.
I'm good.
I can pull you over if I want.
That's fine.
Because I have a right to ask you what you're doing over there.
Yeah, I work for him.
Okay, it didn't look like you were working. Step back from me some, too.
Oh.
You get up on me again, we're going to have problems. I'm glad you...
Somebody's on a power trip. Didn't get some coffee. Didn't have a good night's sleep. Straight up power trip.
You think this is a joke, sir?
I work for him.
What were you doing over there? And why aren't you in a marked vehicle?
Good. Good.
But I didn't see you doing no work over there. And
You
then
want to go back over there and open the door?
You should not put your hands behind your back.
I
Because
ain't
right
doing
now,
nothing.
yeah, you're obstructing with my operation.
No, let me show you. I work for him. Look at all this stuff back here.
Mr. Finley steps toward Officer Mercado in an attempt to open the back door of his truck to show the officer his work supplies. But as Mr. Finley steps forward, Officer Mercado aggressively shoves him backwards and places him into handcuffs.
What'd I tell you about getting up on me?
I wasn't. I was just trying to show you something that I could prove that I work for him.
What'd I tell
I don't think the gentleman being arrested was aggressive. I feel like he was just too comfortable around cops. I'm just gonna be honest. He was a little bit too much pep in his step. And the officer did not respect that. All right. I didn't see anything wrong with. First off, if I get pulled over, I'm not getting out the car. I don't know if he asked him to exit the vehicle. I don't think he did. I didn't hear that, at least in this little piece right here. Maybe I missed it. But you're not getting out the car, and you're sure as heck not getting out the car with that much pep in your step. No way. You're gonna end up with some
you about getting up on me?
I'm sorry. I didn't.
Now, you want to be a some more?
I'm sorry.
You better shut your mouth. Come here. You set your right there. And you move from there, and I'm going to ride your... You understand? I don't know who the hell you think...
So let me get this right. He shouldn't disrespect you, but he should talk to you. But you could talk to him like he's a piece of... Right? Because we both know you answer disrespect with more disrespect, because that will get you that will get you compliance, because you're a peace officer with a gun that clearly has anger issues and a ego that, man, there's some chips on that you're trying to cover up. That's all that is, because nothing about what came out of his mouth just now should have gotten anybody so far this angry, much less a peace officer who should be in the line of de-escalation, not escalation, not showing who can be the most, oh, I'm big, I'm bad. No, you're lame. You wearing your ego and your feelings on your sleeve.
Look at me. Who the hell you think you are? Or where you're from, where you mess with cops like that? You lost your mind. I dare you move from there. First of all, I have to prove why I pulled you over.
That's right.
You didn't even let me do that.
I'm sorry.
Shut the up. That's your problem right there. How old are you? If you're nervous, for what? What did you do? Right. So what are you nervous about? How do you think I feel? I'm out here by myself. I don't know if you've got a gun.
So let me get this right. You pulled him over. You don't know if he has a gun. You're the one hollering and screaming and putting your hands on him. And nothing gets under my skin quite as much as People who are clearly in a position of power claiming that they're the ones that were in danger. They're the ones that were potentially, in risk of being victimized. If you were so worried about it, pull the person over and wait for backup. Could he have waited for backup to feel safer? No, we don't get those luxuries. Man, stop complaining.
In there, and then I walk up on you and you jump me all verbally.
I'm 37, sir.
Okay, we're the same age. Man to man, why would you talk to another grown man like the way you did? I was going to tell you, do you know by law we have to tell you why we're pulling you over? Because I can't impede on your civil liberty.
Officer Mercado claims that he is lawfully obligated to tell Mr. Finley why he stopped him. However, while police officers must have reasonable suspicion to initiate a traffic stop, they do not have to inform citizens of why they have been stopped during the traffic stop. In other words, not only are officers not required to inform citizens of the reason for a traffic stop, a stop will still be considered constitutional as long as there is an objectively reasonable suspicion to justify it, even if the officer did not initiate the stop for that reason, or
I always say, and the legal system says the same thing, it's as if officers and people in public office and service are held to the lowest standard possible. While the citizens, the people who they are working for, let's not get that twisted, they are working for the public good, public service, right? Cool. Why are they held to such a low standard compared to the actual people? They're the ones that go to school to learn this. They're the ones that go to go to How many of you have gone to training about laws? How many? Exactly. But they go to school for it. They're trained for it. They've gotten promotions and raises for it. But then they screw up and it's all cool. You don't do that. Don't make that mistake, right?
is mistaken about what the law actually prohibits.
But you didn't let me. You become hostile and aggressive with
I
me.
did not.
Yes, you
I
did.
didn't say one cross word. I just said, why you pulled me over?
Sir, it's how you say things.
Sorry.
You should be. But you're getting ready to go to jail. Is there anything in here I need to know about?
For what?
For one, didn't I tell you not to get up on me like that?
I didn't.
That's
I
assault.
just stood there, sir.
No, you got up on me, sir. I
No,
told
I
you
did
don't get up
not.
on me. Is there anything in this vehicle you need to know about?
No.
I need to know about?
Yeah, I need my phone.
You don't need it right now.
I've got stuff to do, sir. I didn't.
You got to sit right there.
This officer is on the largest power trip I've seen so far. The disrespect is just out the world. I'd love to know what the gentleman said when he got pulled over to get all this. I really would love to know because it really hit him in the feelings. His feelings are hurt big time.
That's what you got to do. Adam, my name is Matthew, and this is all being recorded.
Yeah.
I'm going to let you go, but do you understand I could get you for obstruction, for government operations, just listen to me now, assaulting a peace officer. I should take you to jail right now. All right? Let me tell you something. When you come in contact with an officer, let them tell you why. Don't just start, what are you doing?
I was just confused.
Don't be confused. I'm going to alleviate all confusion. Now, you put yourself in my...
Officer, thank you. Stupid me. I should just stop being confused. Why did I think of that? Like, come on now. No wonder you're the one in charge. Because I would have never thought of that.
You, sir.
Oh, I understand.
You're a police officer.
Yes, sir.
That's my property right there. I'm supposed to watch. Are you in a marked vehicle that says railroad? And where's your plates from? So, now could you see where I'd be suspicious of what you were doing over there?
Oh, yeah.
And then when I make contact with you, you're aggressive and hostile with me verbally. And
Well, I mean, I didn't mean to be. I didn't mean to make it sound like
turn around.
Officer Mercado uncuffs Mr. Finley, and after
Translation. You hurt my feelings. So I decided to escalate the traffic stop and be as aggressive as I possibly can with you. And then threaten you. And then let you go. Because I know that if this goes forward, I'll be the one in trouble. There you go.
After threatening to tase Mr. Finley and take him to jail, the two eventually shook hands and went their separate ways without further incident. Later that day, Mr. Finley met with Walnut Ridge Police Chief Chris Kirksey and Sergeant Matt Cook to discuss Officer Mercado's conduct and file a formal complaint.
From what I saw, he's lucky he didn't go to jail.
Who, Adam? For what?
Obstruction of justice.
This is when they try to scare you into complying and not going any further.
What'd he do?
Yeah.
He interfered with law enforcement officers' investigation of the stop.
How do you do that?
How did he do that?
Yeah.
Well, when you watch the video, you'll find out. I just got off the phone with the prosecuting attorney. I explained to him exactly what happened in this situation, and he has advised me to have you written a citation both for obstructing a governmental operation and refusal to submit to arrest. So you will be written those citations right now.
When Mr. Finley attempts to file a complaint with the Walnut Ridge PD,
Again, I said it before, I say it again, I'll repeat myself over and over and over. Some places don't need to be rebuilt just, from the bottom up. It needs to be rebuilt from the top down, because the officers on the road are a reflection of the people who train them, promote them, and put them on the streets to do the same garbage. Why do you fear how you act and the repercussions if you know backup got me? My boss got me. Why? Why would you fear that? At the end of the day, you don't have a single worry in the world, because at the end of the day, nothing's going to come of it. Look at this. Citizen comes to file a formal complaint talking about arresting him.
about Officer Mercado's behavior, he is interrogated by Officer Matt Cook and Chief Chris Kirksey, and eventually issued citations for obstructing government operations and refusing to submit to arrest, even though Officer Mercado originally chose not to write any tickets following the encounter. After being issued the citations, Mr. Finley chose to fight the charges, and on April 3, 2017, he was acquitted of all charges by the District Court of Lawrence County, Arkansas. On April 5, 2018, Mr. Finley filed a civil rights lawsuit against the city, Officer Mercado, Officer Cook, and Chief Kirksey. The case was settled later that month, with Mr. Finley receiving a $57,500 settlement. This
should have got more, and it should have came out of that cop's paycheck. Work for free for a year.
This incident also sparked another lawsuit from Fort Smith, Arkansas residents William Whitfield Hyman and Natalie Hyman after their posts on the Walnut Ridge PD's Facebook page that included links to this body camera footage were deleted. The Hymans' lawsuit alleged that this violated the First Amendment, and the case was eventually settled. Overall, Officer Mercado gets an F for physically and verbally,
to say the least. Again, guys, we got the same lessons we always have. When you have dirty cops, it usually means dirty leadership, and dirty leadership puts out dirty cops. Call that the triangle of life, right? Triangle of dirty cops. Guys, I appreciate you checking out this video. Again, let's put some spotlight on these type of things, because otherwise it'll just go under the radar. Settlement after settlement after settlement. And that's another thing we never really talk about. When a lot of these cases are settled, I really wish a lot of these police departments, as a part of the settlement, would include an admission of guilt and an apology. Not just here's your money, go away, but we acknowledge our wrong and we take responsibility. That needs to be a part of these cases from now on, when there's settlements, or take it to trial. All right, guys, I appreciate you checking in with me and watching another video. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.